Okay, what's up, you guys? Common Man Review here. So yesterday, during Auburn spring practices, Eli Stove tore his ACL. He has reportedly already had surgery on it and is on the road to recovery. Likely, his season's going to be done. I don't think there's any questioning that. An ACL injury is not a easy thing to come back from for anyone, really. I mean, it can be done, but I don't feel like that leg is ever the same. There's a lot of times it's been said that muscles are sort of like muscles are. Let's see, what's a good expression? Muscles. Well, it's very good because it's sort of how muscles operate. Muscles are like rubber bands. They're stretchy and they can be hardened and softened. But if you tear one and you tie it back together, it's never really as strong as it was when it was whole. It can still be a strong rubber band, but it'll never be quite the same. This is not world-breaking. It's obviously sad news. It's not good news. It's never good news to hear someone hurt like that. But it's not season-threatening for Auburn. We are very, very deep at wide receiver, and Eli Stove was just a guy who, while he's very versatile, he has 489 yards receiving, and he has another 446 yards on the ground for his career. And his 3 touchdowns in his career have all come from the ground game. But he was sort of a do-it-all guy for Auburn. But he was going to be competing with Will Hastings and Nate Craig Myers for playing time in that slot role. And there's just a lot of depth at receiver. This does open up for guys like Matthew Holliday. I believe his name is. Let me double check. But it opens up for young guys that can come in and play right away, get some snaps and some different roles. I mean, like I said, it's never a good thing for Matthew Hill. That's his name. He's a very good, fast receiver that could step up and make some plays for us in light of this. But so it did probably cost a freshman a redshirt year, and it's never a good thing to cost somebody a year of development. But somebody's got to step up and take that place. I mean, it's got to happen. In other notes, over the past couple weeks of spring practice, Malik Willis has stepped in for Jarrett Stidham, who underwent shoulder surgery in the weeks before spring practice, and Malik Willis has looked like a starter in his time on the first string offense. He's done everything well. The offense has clicked. He's been good. He hasn't had much, if any, contact, but he's been good in the role he's been put in. Joey Gatewood has been a reliable number 2. He's been steady. He's been slowly and surely learning the playbook. They're bringing him along slowly, which is what everyone expected them to do with Malik Willis on the sidelines at backup quarterback. And I think that's the right move to make. The defense has looked as nasty as they were last year. They're another ferocious group this year, from what I can gather. And the guy I wanted to step up in my positional preview videos has done so, and T.D. Moultrie has been the star of the defensive pass rushing groups in spring practice. They said he's looked quick and strong coming off the ball. And if he can produce like the last two guys in his position, the buck linebacker position, the end backer hybrid that Carl Lawson filled and then was replaced by Jeff Holland once he graduated. I mean, he can be a ferocious pass rusher for 2 or 3 years, depending on whether or not he wants to go to the NFL as a junior. And I think he has that potential to be. I mean, he could be as high as a first-round pick if he produces well enough. He's got that kind of potential, but right now that's all it is potential. He's got to get on the field and do it during a game situation. Of course, he's going to get a chance early on. We do play Washington week 1. But, yeah, it's just a quick update. I didn't, not a whole lot of news going on in free agency for the Carolina Panthers, so I was going to just give you guys an update of what's going on in spring practice for the Auburn Tigers. And this has been Common Man Review. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment if you like the new editing style. I mean, so far it's gotten a positive review, and just want to keep that going. And go ahead and share the channel, get the word out. I'll see you guys in the next one.